Welcome to Jessica Ann TV. Here you'll receive personal branding and productivity tips and hacks so you can design your best life. Now, the most valuable key trait that you can learn to master in life is the ability to implement. And one powerful strategy you can use and learn to master is how you manage your time. Now, let me tell you, if you're not ensuring that you use your time wisely, there's very little chance that you'll achieve your desired goals. Sure, you'll make a little progress towards achieving your goals. However, you'll make a much more significant impact in a lot less time if you incorporate effective time management skills and organize your life around achieving your goals. Now, here's a truth bomb for you. Time is a resource. Once it's spent, we can't get it back. Therefore, the passing of time is the most magnificent equalizer on earth. Regardless of who you are, how much or how little you have, we've all been given 24 hours in a day. So what sets us apart is how to use and manage your time effectively. There's so much research out there that suggests that only 8% of people achieve their goals. So what this says is that 92% of people who set goals, in particular New Year's resolutions, fail to complete them. That's crazy! As this is the reality for so many of us, in my opinion, if you're enjoying the journey, the process between where you are today, keeping the end in mind of where you'd prefer to be with consistent daily action, no doubt you'll get there, whether that's in 90 days or 3 years. But do not beat yourself up for not achieving. Instead, rest, reflect, and refine, and always be trying. Keeping that in mind, here are my top 10 steps on how to be more focused. Step 1, get smart. I like to work smarter and not harder, and there's a right and wrong way to go about goal setting. If you do not set goals the right way, then you'll most likely miss something, which will force you to go back and redo things, or worse, push you off track with loss of motivation. So to help stay grounded, set SMART goals, which is a goal that's specific, measurable, achievable, it's real to you, and time-bound. So to set yourself up for success, make sure you're writing your goals down and get those goals down onto paper. You'll be much more likely to remember them and plan the activities that align to achieving them. Step 2, track your time spending habits. It's imperative to know where your time is being spent when you're seeking to improve how you currently manage your time. So my advice is spend 7 days assessing how you spend your time on a daily basis. You can use the key planner as the time blocks in the weekly or the daily view to help you track this. By keeping a time spent journal and start looking for patterns in your habits and making notes of distractions. For example, spending unproductive time on social media or constant notifications on your smartphone. So what do you want to track? What are your daily activities? Where is the majority of your time being spent? What did you accomplish? Was any of this time wasted? Was it well spent? At the end of the 7 days, reflect and refine by observing where you are now. So this will give you a strong foundation to work on moving forward. Step 3, prioritize. So choose to get the most important and quite often less fun and most energy draining tasks done first. As Tim Ferriss says, what we fear to do, asking and saying, these are very often the exact things that we need to do. So a strategy I find useful is when you have a goal is using the key map or any mind mapping tool. to break down each task and activities that you'll need to do. Then prioritize in a list from what's most important to least important. And when you're able to split up your activities based on urgency and importance, things that are either urgent or essential, it will help you identify the top 3 things that you need to do that day. So you're progressing towards your goals. And it's all about progression over perfection. So I like to start with a rating system. A, the most important and urgent tasks would have deadlines and a high sense of urgency. Now these tasks you'd want to complete right away. B tasks are important but not urgent. And these are tasks that are important but do not require immediate attention to be effective in your time management. So you'll want to spend most of your time crossing off your A's and your B's on your to-do list. C tasks are urgent but not essential, and these tasks are possibly tasks that you could delegate. Step 4, plan to achieve. So now that you've got an idea of where your priorities are, the next step is to plan ahead. Now, the time that you spend planning your activities ahead of time will be time well spent. It takes time to prepare to achieving your goals, but by making to-do lists, you are effectively setting goals for the day. So often we can get caught in a jumble of activities we know we have to complete. But by keeping a daily focus on your goals and the top 3 things that you'll need to do that day, is a great way to understand what you'll need to get done on that particular day. So you're not sure how to start? Here's a technique I recommend using. So start the night before by taking 10 minutes to clear your mind, review your goals, and list your most important tasks that must be done that following day. And when you wake up, you'll have a fresh list of things to do, and you won't have to worry about organizing your to-dos. Then first thing in the morning, give yourself 10 minutes to wake up and prioritize a list of the top 3 things that you need to do that day. And this will start your morning off in the right direction with focus and a clear mindset. Step 5, time blocking and set limits. So browsing social media, checking and answering your emails and texts can quickly consume your day if you let it. Trust me, I know the feeling. Responding to everyone's demands and to your distractions can add up. So I like to use time blocking to set a time limit each day for these tasks and really try to stick to it. So for example, allocate 30 minutes in the morning and at night for social networking or responding and reading emails. If you assign a block of time, say for answering emails or social networking, instead of responding on demand, your schedule will stay more intact and organized throughout the day. Now this brings me to step 6, it's okay to say no. You're the boss of your life. So yes, it's okay to say no. If something doesn't bring more joy into your life, adds value, or gives you more time or freedom, just say no and learn how to decline with elegance. If you're tired of being overcommitted and overwhelmed, learn to say no, as I do understand this is something that's hard for many of us. So here's a quick exercise. So as you've kept your 7-day time spent journal, revise your daily habits and activities to list activities and tasks that sucks your time and easily distracts you, and make a decision of when and how you're going to say no, so you can win back more time and freedom to focus on the things that really matter to you. So drop a comment below, as I would love to know, what is one thing you're going to say no to, and how are you going to say this with elegance and grace, because that is how we roll. Step number 7 is decide on your non-negotiables. So your non-negotiables, put merely, are the things that you will not negotiate on. So they are your values and principles. So only you can define what you will and won't accept from others, as well as what you will and won't accept from yourself. As they are unique to you and your situation, only you can determine what they are and only you can manage them. Here are a few examples. Being in bed by 11 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. Meditate in the mornings. Not working on the weekends because it's family time. Scheduling in exercise daily. Having dinner every night with your family. Step number 8 is declutter and organize your life around what truly matters. Now, I just love watching Marie Kondo's show on Netflix, as it's a prime example of how unnecessary clutter in our environments can force us to lose focus, become unhappy, which leads to stress that will eventually derail us from important tasks that we need to complete. So for this reason, if you're seeking to prioritize your time effectively, then take time out to keep a tidy home and workspace. Go on a spring clean haul to clear out any unnecessary clutter and create daily habits to clean up as you go. Take a few minutes each day to make your bed upon waking and tidy up your workspace and prepare the night before everything you need for the next day. This will allow your mind to focus on the task at hand. So step number 9 is to identify problems and eliminate distractions. So along the journey, you may run into obstacles or take an unforeseen detour. There will likely be moments when life throws you a curveball and you'll suddenly happen to be knocked off track. From our bad habits to the tendency to lean on distractions and allowing our minds to wander, these are all huge time wasters. However, if you plan for problems ahead of time and plan out exactly how you're going to overcome them, you'll far more likely stay on track. So once you've set your goals, identify problems and distractions and write out how will you handle these moving forward. Use your time wisely by eliminating some of these distractions if you're serious about achieving your overall goals. Step number 10 is balance. Now, the importance of balance is crucial to avoid burnout in your everyday life. If you're feeling stressed now, notice that you've had more bad habits or probably even a bad attitude. It is likely you're stressed out or something in your life isn't adding up to how you'd prefer it to be. Stress leads to bad habits, and bad habits will derail us from achieving our goals. So some studies suggest that people maintain optimum focus when they block their time of focus. So an example of this would be to focus on professional activities for 60 minutes, then take a break for 15, stretch, grab a glass of water, and work for another 60 minutes. Have you noticed that if you don't take regular breaks, your mind starts to wander? It's easier to get distracted. So to avoid losing focus, learn to love balance. Balance is key and will make a significant impact in the long run. So now that you know exactly what to do to have more focus, but what about when you've run out of the willpower to stay on track? Because no doubt that will happen. I've designed a product called the Key Planner, which is a personal journal and organizer to help you focus on what really matters. And right now I'm offering you a complimentary digital download and 10% off your first purchase. All you need to do is head on over to thekeyplanner.com and at the top of the header, select this prompt so you can enter your details and a digital sample will be waiting in your inbox with a 10% discount. Also, if you want to join a community of ambitious professionals like yourself, why not sign up to our newsletter to be a part of the TKP tribe? Here is where you'll receive insights, tips, and exclusive product promotions that I don't always share publicly. Now, if you like this video, please let me know by liking it below and hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends. I would also love to hear from you. What is one key takeaway that you've received from this video training? So thank you very much for watching Jessica Ann TV. And remember, don't just live your life, design your best life. And I'll catch you next week on how to eliminate bad habits and replace them with positive ones. Bye for now.